Well, howdy, 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 boys and girls and livestock. This is the TEX Radio Show. We're coming to you from the No Problem Ranch right here in West Texas. Yes, sir, Bob. We're from here. We've got a great show lined up for you. Gonna get it kicked off with my old friend Mo Bandy and all the rodeo clowns. Big hit for him.
Who was once a bull-hooking son of a gun? Now who keeps a pint hid out behind chute number one? Who was riding high till a pretty girl rode him to the ground? Any kid knows where to find me. I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. In the riding and the roping, I was closing in on number one. Now in dreams at night I ride on that silver saddle I never won. Since she left me the whiskey, takes me to the rodeo grounds, where the cowboys think I'm handy. I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. And I could ride 'em all. The bulls and the broncs knew I was boss. But the ride that woman took me on broke a whole lot more than this old cowboy's bones. While the tears on my makeup melts my painted smile into a frown, the crowd thinks I'm a dandy. I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. And I could ride 'em all. The bulls and the broncs knew I was boss. But the ride that woman took me on broke a whole lot more than this old cowboy's bones. While the tears on my makeup melts my painted smile into a frown, the crowd thinks I'm a dandy. I'm Bandy the rodeo clown.
Oh yeah, Mo Bandy. Bandy the rodeo clown. Big hit for him back in the late 70s. Now we got a guy right here that he's making his way up the Texas charts. His name's Chaser Crouch. I like this song, Born to Ride, on the TEX Radio Show.
She drives all day just to ride one time. It's back on the road to the next rodeo. It's not about the fame, it's not about the glory. It's all about the buckle at the end of the story. From San Antonio to Amarillo, El Paso to the Houston rodeo, she's burning bright with a fire in her eyes. She's chasing those dreams in her headlights. She was born to ride. Well, she was born to ride. This cowboy will chase her every chance I can. She'll give me one night, then she's off again. 'Cause her heart's being bitten by the thrill of the game. You know she's hard to tame. From San Antonio to Amarillo, El Paso to the Houston rodeo, she's burning bright with a fire in her Paso to the Houston rodeo. She's burning bright with a fire in her eyes, chasing those dreams. From San Antonio to Amarillo, El Paso to the Houston rodeo. She's burning bright with a fire in her eyes. She's chasing those dreams in her headlights. My baby's born to ride. She was born to ride. Yeah, she was born to ride.
You're listening to the CD Tex Radio Show, the best in Texas country and red dirt music.
That older road, driving way too fast, kicking up that dust on my way back home. Wish those times could last. I miss coming home when the day was done. Mama in the kitchen cooking dinner. Can I bring someone? Sitting on the back porch watching the sun go down. Back before city living in my hometown. And times are changing, changing way too fast. I keep on living, watching my life blow past. Raising a family and then I'm on my knees to pray. Thank God for giving me one more day. I've got a loving wife and 3 great kids. Not a worry in the world to trouble my mind with. I got a steady job and I got my help. Still talk to mom and daddy. I'm glad they're doing well. Ain't nothing like looking back to remind me how I've changed. Standing in the here and now, I can see how much I've gained. And times are changing, changing way too fast. I keep on living, watching my life blow past. Raising a family and then I'm on my knees to pray. I thank God for giving me one more day. I can't go back and fix the mistakes I've made, though sometimes I wish I could. All I know is that I wouldn't trade a single day and take a chance on missing a life this good. And times are changing, I've let off that gas. I've done my living, I've learned from my past. I've raised my family and I taught them how to pray. Thank God for giving them one more day. Oh, thank God for giving them one more day. I thank God for one more day.
The latest from Chuck Weimer. Old Chuck ended up with the top 30 single there, One More Day. Good job, Chuck. Very good job. All right, here's a little food for thought. You know, we're all being told to lower our AC usage on hot days, so we can prevent overwhelming the existing electric grid. While at the same time, we're being told to trade our gas cars in for electric vehicles. Boy, by the same bunch of people that said we needed a vaccine against a common cold. Oh, boy. Here's Daryl Dodd.
Well, I've learned in my life the hard way to be a man. Love was fighting to survive, and I let it slip right through my hands. Freedom's just another name for being all alone. And I'm the fool who has to face the cold and winding road back to you. You're the only thing that's true. Oh, and I was so wrong. If you knew I'd been walking in your shoes, then you might come home. It sounds easy to do, but it's a long way back to you. Now I don't blame your leaving for the way I treated you, and I deserve this feeling of my heart broken too. Pride don't stand a chance now that I'm down on my knees, and I would crawl down any path to find the one that leads back to you. You're the only thing that's true. Oh, and I was so wrong. If you knew I'd been walking in your shoes, then you might come home. It sounds easy to do, but it's a long way back to you. I wish I'd known the words to make you turn around and stay. Girl, I'm so lost without you. I've got to find a way back to you. You're the only thing that's true. Oh, and I was so wrong. If you knew I'd been walking in your shoes, then you might come home. It sounds easy to do, but it's a long way back to you. It sounds easy to do, but it's a long way back to you.
Attaboy, Daryl.
Great renown. Friendly, fresh thing, Rheingold, always happily dry. The clean, clear taste you want in beers and Rheingold Extra Dry. From Lexington to Madison and on both sides of Park, they ask for Rheingold Extra Dry before and after dark. From Coney to Connecticut on Flatbush Avenue, from Jersey scenes way out to Queens, they sing as millions do. My beer is Rheingold, a dry beer, friendly, fresh, sing and happily dry beer. Dry means clean and it's clear, dry means thirst quenching beer. Join the millions who buy Rheingold beer Extra Dry.
You are tuned into the CD Tex Radio Show. I'm Bill Green. This is going to go back a few years. Here's Don Williams, big hit for him, Tulsa Time.
I left Oklahoma, driving in a Pontiac, just about to lose my mind. I was going to Arizona, maybe on to California, where the people all live so fine. My baby said I was crazy, my mama called me lazy. I was gonna show them all this time. 'Cause you know I ain't no foolin', I don't need no more schooling. I was born to just walk the line. Living on Tulsa time, living on Tulsa time. Well, you know I've been through it when I set my watch back to it. Living on Tulsa time. Well, there I was in Hollywood, wishing I was doing good, talking on the They don't need me in the movies and nobody sings my songs. Guess I'm just a wasting time. Well, then I got to thinking, man, I'm really sinking, and I really had a flash this time. I had no business leaving, and nobody would be grieving if I went on back to Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Gonna set my watch back to it, 'cause you know I've been through it. Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Gonna set my watch back to it, 'cause you know I've been through it. Living on Tulsa time.
You're listening to the best in Texas and Red Dirt music right here on the CD Tex Radio Show.
I've seen all 4 oceans, and I've sailed the 7 seas, and all that time I just can't find a woman that's right for me. You said we were over, and I thought that I'd be free. But late at night when I close my eyes, your memory's haunting me. Your memory's haunting me. I just wanna move forward, but you got a grip on me. I can bring somebody home each night, but your body's all I see. I've tried leaning on bourbon, wine, beer, and whiskey.
brand. Wine, beer, and whiskey. Cannon's got him a top 10 single. Attaboy, Cannon. Way to go. Speaking of great records, here's my old pal Sammy Sadler, East Texas boy. Everything's gonna be all right. Yes, it is. Right here on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Too little money, too many tears. What can I say? I guess it's just been one of those years. No need to worry. What good does it do? Darling, turn out the light and tell me that you love me too. Everything is gonna be alright. I can see the future shining bright. Just when things get tight, it's no time to lose heart. Everything is gonna be alright. We can make it through the darkest night. If we're in each other's arms, everything will be alright. Fires are burning on faraway shores. Seems like the world's forgot what it's been turning for. We've got our problems. Well, tell me what's new. Darling, just take my hand. Together we can see it through. Everything is gonna be alright. I can see the future shining bright. Just when things get tight, it's no time to lose heart. Everything is gonna be alright. We can make it through the darkest night. If we're in each other's arms, everything will be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. I can see the future shining bright. Just when things get tight, it's no time to lose heart. Everything is gonna be alright. We can make it through the darkest night. If we're in each other's arms, everything will be alright.
Sammy Sadler, everything's gonna be all right. Got him a top 40 single in the Texas charts. Attaboy, Sammy. Yes, sir, Bob. We're going to keep this thing going. Here's a guy who makes his home up around San Marcos, Texas these days. Name's Randy Rogers, the Randy Rogers Band. This goes back a few years. How you going to like this one? I like it. You got to like it. The Company You Keep, right here on the CD Tex Radio Show.
I guess you've heard by now that I've decided I'm not gonna waste any more time on you. It was quite a flame that we ignited. It's too bad you had such a hard time staying true. I don't know where all this trouble started. Well, when we jumped in, I guess I sank too deep. I don't hold it against you the way we parted. I blame it on the company you keep. Don't blame bonuses expire like a coupon in the Sunday classifieds. I used to cry, but now I'm too damn tired. One thing is for sure, you can't say I never tried. But don't blame me if I don't send you roses anymore. Don't blame me if I don't kiss your hand and hold the door where there's just too many others. I hate to compete, so honey, when I'm gone, blame it on the company you keep. Honey, when I'm gone, you can blame it on the company you keep.
Hey, don't y'all go anywhere. We got a lot more great Texas country and red dirt music coming up. We're going to be right back in just a minute. You are too.
This is the year of the lark. The lark is the car of the year. Look what's new for you from the lark. It's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. It's a new convertible, seats 5 adults in style. It's so pert and perky, runs on pennies per mile.
The Lark by Studebaker, yours in 6 stunning styles for $60, including the new convertible and...
Look what else is new for you. It's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. It's a new Lark wagon with 4 convenient doors. And it's style for fun and frolic, but it's built for chores.
Look at the Lark yourself. Learn how it's been proven by 750 million miles of owner use. Visit your Studebaker dealer and see how nothing has been spared to build quality into the Lark. Discover why it's the value car of the year.
The Lark is the car of the year.
This is the CD Tex Radio Show. I'm Bill Green. Here's the latest from Case Harden, San Angelo, Texas boy.
Have you ever been sitting in a chair somewhere, looked across a room, got caught in a stare with a perfect girl? Have you ever just wanted to walk right up, stand there close enough that you can touch and say the perfect words? In a sweet split second of a lightning bolt, there's a new connection and off you go. You're stoned like you just had a double, stoned like you're about to fall. No, it wouldn't be no trouble to get so high you'd risk it all. Oh, you're getting kinda tipsy, just a little frisky. Looks like your mind is blown. She's gone and got you stoned. It's a summertime crush in a moonshine jar, down a back road where it's nice and dark and it feels just right. She's sitting right there up next to you. One little kiss and you come unglued like 100 proof. And it's way too late to analyze, 'cause you're already buzzed looking in those eyes. You're stoned like you just had a double, stoned like you're about to fall. No, it wouldn't be no trouble to get so high you'd risk it all. Oh, you're getting kinda tipsy, just a little frisky. Looks like your mind is blown. She's gone and got you stoned. Oh, so stoned. Split second of a lightning bolt, there's a new connection and off you go. You're stoned like you just had a double, stoned like you're about to fall. No, it wouldn't be no trouble to get so high you'd risk it all. Stoned like you just had a double, stoned like you're about to fall. No, it wouldn't be no trouble to get so high you'd risk it all. Oh, you're
got you stoned. Have you ever been sitting in a chair somewhere, looked across a room, got caught in the stare with a perfect girl? Oh my.
You're listening to the CD Tex Radio Show, the best in Texas country and red dirt music.
Let me tell you all a story about my Uncle Gene. See, Uncle Gene was just 16 in 1953. He was a junior at Humes High School in Memphis, Tennessee, when he met this kid in English class who changed all history. So come on, my friends, I'll take you back again in my rock and roll time machine. It was Friday night in Memphis, 1953. I was bumming smokes and spiking cokes, bopping at the teen canteen. He came strolling in the front door, wearing pink on black, with hair shined up and slickered out like a brand new Cadillac. His mama named him Elvis, and he was a shy and skinny cat. He was gonna be the king someday, but he hadn't done it yet. Before Elvis was the king, he was just a high school teen. Before that's alright and go, cat, go. He was just a kid in funny looking clothes. You wouldn't have believed it if you could have seen before Elvis was the king. Look out now, I'm gonna tell you a little bit more. Here we go. We'd always call him Sissy Boy, but the girls are fascinated by the way he raised his upper lip. Somehow it drove her crazy. He had an old beat-up six-string guitar with a rocking little sound. And when he played a high school talent show, he tore the whole house down. Nobody ever saw it come, least of all was me, till I saw him shake and rattle the world on national TV. Before Elvis was the king, he was just a high school teen. Before he ever made his story, it was metal shop, math and chemistry. You wouldn't have believed it if you could have seen before Elvis was the king. Now rock it, little king. Before Elvis was the king, he was just a high school teen. Before Hollywood, Las Vegas, and the world, it was driving shows, backseats, and trying to kiss a girl. Now you wouldn't have believed it if you could have seen before Elvis was the king. No, you wouldn't have believed it if you could have seen before Elvis was the king. That's just how Uncle Gene told it to me, and that's all right.
Sophomore single from Randy C. Moore, Before Elvis. Yes, sir, I remember those days. Here's my Houston, Texas pal, Tony Booth.
Oh, the kids in the mailbox, come on in.
Oh, jealous me and careless you, the odds were just too great. I couldn't take those lonely nights you made me sit and wait. I thought I'd seen the last of you when you walked out of sight. Instead, I see you in my dreams each night.
Oh, the kids in the mailbox, come on in. I
said, don't come around at all if you want more than me. But sitting here alone, I can't deny the flame that burns. I'll gladly take you back on any terms. Oh, the kids in the mailbox, come on in. I'm sitting here wishing, dear, I had your love again. I'll never even ask you where you've been. So the kids in the mailbox, come on in. Oh, the kids in the mailbox, come on in.
Yeah. Hey, Virginia May, what's happening?
I am not happy camper today.
You're not?
I'm telling you, I cannot believe all the evidence they've got on that crackhead Hunter Biden and his dingleberry father who's inhabiting the White House.
Yep.
They ought to be in prison. It makes my head explode.
Oh, I know it. Oh, Virginia, slow down, Virginia May. You'll be all right. I know it. I agree with you 100%. Hey, let's get back to some music. Here's the Darren Morris Band.
Mustangs were made to be broken. Some men were raised to rope on and spend all their nights under a wide open sky. Ranches were made to lay roots on for those that were born with their boots on. 'Cause cattle need tending, fences need mending, and even though I love that life, God made me a cowboy to hold you all night long. And girl, I need you beside me, 'cause I don't wanna ride alone. There's a billion ways we could be made, but one thing I know is true. God made me a cowboy to love a woman like you. Look at that view from our back porch. This red Texas dirt is our dance floor. And with you in my arms and the beat of our hearts, tonight I know just why God made me a cowboy to hold you all night long. And girl, I need you beside me, 'cause I don't wanna ride alone. There's a billion ways we could be made, but one thing I know is true. God made me a cowboy to love a woman like you. A woman like you. God made me a cowboy to hold you all night long. Girl, I need you beside me, 'cause I don't wanna ride alone. There's a billion ways we could be made, but one thing I know is true. God made me a cowboy to love a woman like you. God made me a cowboy to love a woman like you.
The Darren Morris Band. God made me a cowboy. Got him a great record there. Attaboy, Darren. Don't y'all go anywhere. Got a lot more great music coming right up, right after a few words.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds if we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again.
You are tuned into the CD Tex Radio Show. I'm Bill Green. We got that song kicked off. This is the latest from Aaron Copeland, Lovin' on You.
Them boys keep calling from the honky-tonkin'. They all got money on the Cowboys game. It's a hell of a party. They're getting rowdy. Buckets of long necks and raisin cane. Yeah, that's my kind of good time too. But I kinda like loving on you. Baby, hold on tight. We're gonna rock and roll all night. All the things in this world I could do, girl, I kinda like loving on you. Giving me them kisses, burning hotter than 90 proof. Well, I've been known to get high, but nothing near like the kind like loving on you. Baby, hold on tight. We're gonna rock and roll all night. All the things in this world I could do, girl, I kinda like loving on you. Yes, I do. Just might set something on fire tonight. All the things in this world I could do, girl, I kinda like loving on you. Baby, to tell you the truth, I love loving on you.
You're listening to the CD Tex Radio Show, made in Texas, USA.
There's smoke rolling up my windshield again. I'm out here on the open road somewhere I've never been. Can't believe the mess that I've got myself in. Truth be told, I'm running from the end. Well, the words you said just tore my world apart. There's a lot of things I'd rather say. This is just a start. I'd rather be broke than broke down. Watching you kick my love around in your smoke. Well, I found it's about time that I walked out. There's a lot of things that I'd rather be. I'd rather be broke than broke down, than broken hearted. And now we're
just fine. All the games you played were messing with my mind. I gave you more than what I had, and you took every dime. Now it's time to set my memory free, 'cause it turns out that misery sure loves company. I'd rather be broke than broke down, watching you kick my love around in your smoke. Well, I found it's about time that I walked out. There's a lot of things that I'd rather be. I'd rather be broke than broke down, broke than broke down, broke than broke down, and broken hearted.
Sure, go ahead. What you got? We're doing a survey and we're asking people, what would you do if somebody broke into your house with the intentions to rob and harm your family?
Oh, I'd call 811.
811? You mean 911?
No, 811, because I'm going to need to know where to dig a hole.
Oh, boy. That's a man with a head on his shoulders. Here's Aaron Watson, go back a few years, San Angelo, right here on the CD Tex Radio Show.
We'd walk up and down the Concho River. We'd find a soft place and watch the sun go down. So was it me, or was it what I could not give her? She left me shattered, my world scattered all around. And she said time would heal my broken heart, and I'd find a true companion for my soul. You know, she was right, we were wrong. Nothing more than a pretty song about a boy who loved a girl from San Angelo. When I'd close my eyes, I could hear her singing in the chapel where she said we'd wed someday. It rattled me so to hear them old church bells ringing, knowing well enough that we'd never love that way. She said time would heal my broken heart, and I'd find a true companion for my soul. You know, she was right, we were wrong. Nothing more than a pretty song about a boy who loved a girl from San Angelo. Blessing that she broke my heart in two. 'Cause if I'd have never lost her, honey, I'd have never found you. And she said time would heal my broken heart, and I'd find a true companion for my soul. You know, she was right, we were wrong. Nothing more than a pretty song about a boy who loved a girl, about a boy once loved a girl from San Angelo.
Boy, that big old low piano note on the end, that's something. Aaron Watson, San Angelo, that goes back a few years. He lived out there around that area for quite a while. From Amarillo, Texas. Well, we got somebody on the phone. He's been on hold. What you got here, Elwood?
Hey, Bill, let me get this straight now. Let's see, we got a Black History Month. We got a Hispanic Culture Month. Mm-hmm. We got a Gay Pride Month.
Yeah, salute to sodomy.
Hell, we even got a Shark Week.
Yep.
You got all these special interest groups.
Mm-hmm.
And yet the men who fought and died for this country to keep it free, fought for the principles of it, fought for the foundation of freedom.
Yep.
They get one day.
That's a shame, isn't it?
That's a damn sad reflection of the country we live in.
You're exactly right, Elwood. Well, we got to just keep plugging, man. Just keep plugging. Never give up. Never give up. Here's an East Texas boy. He doesn't give up. This is Ed Burleson. Ramble on the CD Tex Radio Show.
A guy walked up with a girl I had, said to me, honky tonkin's bad, well they're both gone and I ain't sad, I'm gonna ramble on. My girl's pie was mighty nice, but I messed up and paid the price. Sure would love another slice, but I guess I ramble on. Yeah, ramble on, ramble on, ramble on. Times have changed, but the band is strong, and we're gonna ramble on. Been known to care too much, but I ain't known for giving up. I pack my problems in my truck and I'm gonna ramble on. Rode some bad broncs once or twice. I've had some loves, I've had a wife. I guess it's all like a rolling dice and I'm gonna ramble on. Yeah, ramble on, ramble on, ramble on. Times have changed, but the band is strong and we're gonna ramble on. Play way out west, Cowtown's what we like the best. We keep it country, forget the rest, and we love to ramble on. The interstate has been my home, I always love to sing my songs. The pay is bad and the nights are long, but I love to ramble on. Yeah, ramble on, ramble on, ramble on. Times change, the band's strong, and we're gonna ramble on. Yeah, ramble on, ramble on, ramble on. Changed, the band's strong and we're gonna ramble on. Yeah, the times changed, the band's strong and we're gonna ramble on.
Ed Burleson, Ramble On. Hey, we got a whole bunch more great Texas country red dirt music coming up. We're going to pay a few bills, hear a word from our sponsors, and we're going to be right back.
And finally, set screws automatically lock the roof to the windshield. There. From an open convertible with room inside for a weekend's worth of luggage to a hardtop, all in a matter of seconds.
Oye, caramba, te quiero comprar el coche. ¿Cuánto dinero te quieres? Te voy a dar ahora mismo el dinero que tú quieras.
What did he say?
I don't know, but I think the gleam in his eye means you're getting through to him.
Isn't it wonderful, honey? I like to put the stuff down, may I?
Of course.
Whoa, honey, it's my turn now.
All right, all right. Some men are just like little boys when it comes to a new Ford.
Yeah, well, I know, but move over. Let me do it.
You've just witnessed the happiest revolution in motoring pleasure that ever took place. a revolution made possible by Ford's advanced engineering. Again, Ford goes first with the world's most exciting automobile.
Yes, sir, Bob, you made it to hour number 2 of the CD Tex Radio Show. Coming to you from the No Problem Ranch. Yes, sir, Bob, I'm Bill Green. We're going to keep this thing running. We're going to come out of shoot number 1 this hour with the late, great Jerry Jeff Walker. This is one of his anthems, one of his biggest anthems. Heard it many times on a lot of his shows. Jerry Jeff, Getting By, right here on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Okay, buckaroos, here we go again. Gonna try and slide one by you once more. Don't matter how you do it, gonna do it like we know what we're doing. Like we've been down this road once, twice before. Cause getting by is my stock in trade. Living it day to day, picking up the pieces wherever they fall. Just letting it roll, letting the high times carry the low. And I'm living my life, easy come, easy go. Seems like only yesterday we rolled into this town. Band of pickers nobody ever heard of before. Now we're all sporting beer bellies, we got some glasses and a bunch of gray hairs. Weaving down this road once, twice before. And getting by is my stock in trade. Living it day to day, picking up the pieces wherever they fall. Just letting it roll, letting the high times carry the low. And I'm living my life, easy come, easy go. All right, Brian. Getting by is my stock in trade. Living it day to day, picking up the pieces wherever they fall. Just letting it roll, letting the high times carry the low. And I'm living my life, easy come, easy go. Well, the old dance hall's still standing. She needs some repairs. A lot of cowboy boots have slid over these boards. Well, I ain't no spring chicken either. My dance card's sure been punched. And I've been down this road once, twice before. Getting by is my stock in trade. Living it day to day, picking up the pieces wherever they fall. Just letting it roll, letting the high times carry the low. And I'm living my life, easy come, easy go. And I'm living my life, easy come, here we go.
The CD Tex Radio Show, made in Texas, USA.
Sometimes we're just going through the motions, waiting for the perfect moment. Then we let that moment pass. Sometimes when we both had a hard day, pass each other in the hallway and don't bother looking back. You deserve so much more than that. I'm gonna love you like you're leaving. Say the things you never thought I'd say before you walk away. not a promise that my heart's prepared to break. Baby, there's no way. I don't wanna wait till there's a reason to love you like you're leaving. This life can disappear in just a minute. Can't imagine you're not in it. I'd be lost without your love. So tonight I've come to my senses, gonna mend those broken fences. You've waited long enough. I'm gonna love you like you're leaving, and say the things you never thought I'd say before you walk away. Forever's not a promise that my heart's prepared to break. Maybe there's no way. I don't wanna wait till there's a reason to love you like you're leaving. Oh, oh, Forever's not a promise that my heart's prepared to break. Baby, there's no way. No, I don't wanna wait till there's a reason to love you like you're leaving. Sometimes we're just going through the motions, waiting for the perfect moment. Let's not let that moment pass.
West Texas girl, West Texas group, the Jenny Dale Lord Band. From out there around Lubbock, Texas, Love You Like You're Leaving. That's her latest. Got her top 40 record, Atta Girl, Jenny Dale. Speaking of great records, here's another one, Jake Bush. I predict this is going to be another #1 single for him. Name on it, right here on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Picked her up on her lunch break, headed south on the interstate. Took exit 39, said, baby, close your eyes. Dead end on a 2-lane, no house, no driveway. Look around, girl, what you think? A little bit of nothing for you and me. Got our name on, gonna have a porch with a swing on it. Little tin roof when it rains on it. We'll be making love to the sound of thunder, baby. Can't you see? Life just as big as you can dream it. Gonna make it happen, yeah, I believe it. Sounds pretty dang good, don't it? Got our name on it. Might be there a year or two before we're painting one of them spare bedrooms. Could be pink, could be blue. Bet you they're gonna love it too. Got our name on it. Gonna have a porch with a swing on it. Little tin roof when it rains on it. We'll be making love to the sound of thunder, baby. Can't you see? Life just as big as you can dream it. Gonna make it happen, yeah, I believe it. Sounds pretty dang good, don't it? Got our name on it. Don't know where we'll be in 50 years, but I bet this little place right here is one we'll never forget. It's got our name on it. Gonna have a porch with a swing on it. Little tin roof when it rains on it. We'll be making love to the sound of thunder, baby. Can't you see it? Life just as big as you can dream it. Gonna make it happen, yeah, I believe it. Sounds pretty dang good, don't it? It's got our name on it. Sounds pretty dang good, don't it? Got our name on it.
Jake Bush. There's a young man who's been putting out a lot of hit records, had quite a few number ones. Send that out to my old buddy Dylan. Now then, we're going to take you back a few years. This was done live at Billy Bob's a few years back. One of my favorite people, Janie Fricke. Big hit for her back in the 80s. She's Single Again.
I just gotta tell you what I saw last night. I wish I was guessing, but I know that I'm right. She walked in this place with a smile on her face, and I wondered why she was alone. Every man watched as she swayed on by. The way she was looking, every woman could cry. And then I saw her sit down with her lawyer, and I knew what was going on. She's single again. Hold on to your man. She'll make us worried wives and bring us broken lives and heartaches that never end. She's single again. She's no woman's friend. Oh, she's making her move. She's got nothing to lose. Look out, she's single again. Is this number 4? Is this number 5? Tell me how many husbands has she buried alive? She uses the favors that the good Lord gave her with the devil's design. Ooh, I know she's thinking she's on top of the world. I've seen her working and I'm warning you girls. She's single again, she's got away with men, but she better stay away from mine. She's single again. Hold on to your man. She'll make us worried wives and bring us broken lives and heartaches that never end. She's single again. She's no woman's friend. Oh, she's making her move. She's got nothing to lose. Look out, she's single again. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Don't y'all go anywhere. We still got a lot more coming right up. Stick around. Don't push that button. We're going to be right back.
Well, howdy, folks. This is the Trail Boss again, speaking for that anti-monkey butt powder. You know, there's thousands of uses for this stuff, but one of the best uses for you men working that hard job, and after you get off work, you head down to the corner bar. You have your few cold ones. You get your nice little friendly game of pool going. Let me tell you something. You want to impress your opponent? Take you a swig off that long neck. Then wipe that beer sweat off your hands. Wipe it on your pants. And then reach down into your bag of goodies and grab a bottle of that anti-monkey butt powder. Take a little bit, sprinkle it on your hands, rub it between your fingers. Sprinkle a little more in the palm of your hand. Rub it up and down the shaft of that stick. And there you go. Now, you don't want to do it all at once. You want to hustle him a little bit. But trust me, let that anti-monkey butt powder make your money for you. Get it today.
This is the CD Tex Radio Show. Bill Green here with you. From 1972. This is the first time I met all these guys in Houston, Texas. And they had an album with this thing on it. Choo Choo Jaboogie, Asleep at the Wheel.
boogie, bop bounce boogie, bop bounce boogie, bop bounce boogie. We did the bop bounce boogie dance like a crazy fool.
The CD Tex Radio Show. Texas. Yep, we're from here.
You call me up at 2 a.m. I know that buzz is kicking in. I'm thinking, here we go again. Is it the whiskey or the wine that's got me somewhere on your mind? How it happens every time. Every time I'm getting tired of these drinking games. You start lying in that whiskey way, saying you're lonely, saying you want me, seeing what I might say. We both know that this is all pretend. It's the kind of game that no one wins. It just ain't fair, and I don't wanna play. I'm getting tired of these drinking games. I'm tired of playing by your rules. This ain't love and this ain't cool. It may be fun, but I ain't no fool. I ain't your fool. I'm getting tired of these drinking games. You start lying in that whiskey way, saying you're lonely, saying you want me, seeing what I might say. We both know that this is all pretend. It's the kind of game that no one wins. It just ain't fair, and I don't wanna play. I'm getting tired of these drinking games. We both know that this is all pretend. It's the kind of game that no one wins. No, it just ain't fair, and I don't wanna play. I'm getting tired of your drinking games. Drinking games.
David Adam Burns, Drinking Games. Looks like he's going to have another hit record with that one. It's already flying up the Texas charts. Now here's South of Mayhem, Harder Being Us, right here on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Looking out the window, watching time go by. These days they seem so much longer, always trying to make things right. Yeah, we took a lot of chances, everything keeps falling apart. So hold on a little tighter now, let me heal your broken heart. 'Cause it's hard being me, and it's harder being us. The promises we made forever came from a word we call trust. Too many vows have been broken, it will never be the same. So we sleep tonight. Saturday night, making love on the tailgate till the morning light. I can't take back all the mistakes that I've made. I can't look at tomorrow when I'm hung on yesterday. 'Cause it's hard being me, and it's harder being us. The promises we made forever came from a word we call trust. Too many vows have been broken, it will never be the same. So we sleep tonight together in this bed that's filled with pain. Promises we made forever came from a word we call trust. Too many vows have been broken, it will never be the same. So we sleep tonight together in this bed that's filled with pain. Hey,
South of Mayhem. That's their debut single, Harder Being Us. Here, I got something for you for all you old geezers and old folks like me. You know, it's never an opportune time when old age crawls up on us, is it? You know, I'm finally realizing gone are the days when the girls used to cook like their mothers. Now they drink like their fathers. I didn't make it to the gym today. That makes 5 years in a row. I decided to stop calling the bathroom John. I renamed it the gym. I feel a lot better now saying I went to the gym this morning. Oh, boy. Okay. Here's the late, great Johnny Bush, my old boss man, with a big hit he had. He recorded this in 1968 for Stop Records. We re-recorded it in 2017. Undo the Right.
If you can't say you love me, say you hate me, and that you regret each time you held me tight. If you can't be mine forever, then forsake me. If you can undo the wrong, undo the right. It was right when you love me only, but wrong when you held another tight. So before you go away and leave me lonely, if you can undo the wrong, undo the right. It's too late to say your heart is filled with sorrow. You can't undo what's done. Why do you try? So before you go away and leave me lonely, if you can't undo the wrong, undo the right. It's too late to say your heart is filled with sorrow. You can't undo what's done. Why do you try? So before you go away and leave me lonely, if you can undo the wrong, undo the right.
The late, great Johnny Bush, Undo the Right. That's on his latest album, the last album he made, The Absolute Johnny Bush. That was it. Great record. Hey, don't y'all go anywhere. We got a lot more great Texas country music coming right up.
Folks, that could be one of the most beautiful sounds in the world, especially when your pipes are all clogged up. And I'm not talking about your toilet pipes. I'm talking about your bowels. Yes, sir, constipation can be deadly. So when you get the feeling all cramped and stopped up, reach for Black Draft Laxative Syrup. Black Draft has been around for over 100 years and has proven to be the most successful syrup in eliminating occasional constipation. So go down to your local drugstore today and get you a bottle of that Black Draft Laxative, and you'll be hearing that beautiful sound all over again. That's Black Draft.
Yes, sir, Bob, you are listening to the CD Tex Radio Show. I'm Bill Green. And from Austin, Texas, here's Kevin Fowler and all the guys. Butterbean, right here on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Many times I've been told that old gal ain't got no soul. She'll chew you up, spit you out, leave you, boy, there ain't no doubt. Other men say she's mean, that side of her I ain't never seen. Little sugar, a lot of spice, a little naughty, a little nice. She's my little Butterbean, the cutest thing you ever seen. Oh, my little Texas queen, she's my little Butterbean. Tone, those local boys left her alone. They all said she was the devil's one and only child. Don't believe it, not one word, there ain't one thing I ever heard. Will never change the way I feel, girl's got me head over heels. She's my little Butterbean, the cutest thing you ever seen. Oh, my little Texas queen, she's my little Butterbean. She's my little Butterbean, the cutest thing you ever seen. Oh, my little Texas queen, she's my little Butterbean. Chased her plumb to Timbuktu. She's known for Fort Worth to Abilene and every roadhouse in between. She's as hot as cakes on a griddle. That girl goes wild when Bo hits the fiddle. She loves to swing and do-si-do. Oh, that's why I love her so. She's my little Butterbean, the cutest thing you ever seen. Oh, my little Texas queen, she's my little Butterbean. She's my little Butterbean, the cutest thing you ever seen. Oh, my little Texas queen, she's my little Butterbean.
You're listening to the best Texas, country, and red dirt music today on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Every moment when someone is lost, there's something to turn to when life has you tossed. No expectation of thanks or praise. You may not know where to find it, but love has its ways. It's love to the rescue. It comes in the nick of time, just when you thought the world world had forgotten. Love comes and changes every mind. Hands for the helpless and hope for the few. You don't know where on earth to turn. It's love to the rescue. In storms there's a refuge. In darkness there's a light. It travels on silent winds, shining so bright. Lee smiles where each tear is gone, and it understands. It's standing right beside you. Just reach out your hand. It's love to the rescue. It comes in the nick of time. Just when you thought the world had forgotten, love comes and changes every mind. Hands for the helpless and hope for the few. When you don't know where on earth to turn, it's love to the rescue. You'll never be far from what you need, as long as love can stay in your heart or in your soul, and in your path along life's way. Love to the rescue.
There's the latest from Flint Thompson, East Texas boy. Love to the rescue. I'm going to send that out to my old pal Roger Ramsey over in Katy, Texas. Now here's a song from a guy that I used to work with back in the early 70s. We recorded an album on him back in 2004. This is David Price.
Now, Big Time Bertha was a big-time wrestling fan. She was bigger than a boxcar, loved them wrestling men. She bought 3 chairs at ringside and sat in every one of them. Now Big Time Bertha had the spinning toe hold down. She had a mean pile driver, she could stick your ears in the ground. She had a deadly half Nelson and a crucifying body slam. Now Big Time Bertha chewed tobacco and she smoked cigars. She wore combat boots and tattoos covered her arms. She could cuss like a sailor, she could drink like the drunkest man. Don't you know Big Time Bertha was a big-time wrestling fan? Oh, let's play one for Bertha, boys. If you ever get down to see a big-time wrestling show, keep an eye out for Bertha sitting somewhere in the front row. She'll be fussing and a-cussing and biting people on the nose. Big-time Bertha chewed tobacco and she smoked cigars. She wore combat boots and tattoos covered her arms. She could cuss like a sailor, she could drink like the drunkest man. Don't you know Big Time Bertha was a big time wrestling fan? Big Time Bertha was a big time wrestling fan.
David Price.
Come here, Bertha. You big woman, you I love
Big woman. Put me in lip lock.
Put me in a lip lock.
Yeah, put me in lip lock. David Price. Big Time Bertha. Oh, man. What an entertainer.
Hey, Bill, I tell you what, this deadgum administration we got up here, I guarantee you, they're getting on the livestock now because they make flatulence, they pass a little gas. Well, I guarantee you what's going to happen. All those people around here are going to have to have a deadgum methane meter on our rear end, so every time we pass gas, they can charge us a nickel. Good Lord, most ridiculous thing I ever heard of.
Yeah, I'll say. Attaboy, Elwood, you're right. Here's Jamie Richards, back to Oklahoma.
He's 85 years old, and sometimes he don't know what he just told me. But he still got his wit, yeah, he's still full of it, and loves to show me. He'll switch hands with his cane to readjust his pain. He's down in his chair and taking me back to where we're on a freight train to Kansas, in a gold mine in Alaska, in a super line on the streets in 29. With a young girl in a backseat in the big war on a bloody beach. I've been a million places in his mind. When he falls asleep, he's back home in Oklahoma. He drank a little bit, and school he had to quit to help his family. Got hooked on cigarettes, got a tattoo on his chest, 'cause it was manly. Today he jumped the fence and bought gas for 20 cents. And that reminded him of another time. And then we're on a freight train to Kansas, in a gold mine in Alaska, in a super line on the streets in 29. With a young girl in a backseat in the big war on a bloody beach. I've been a million places in his mind. But when he falls asleep, he's back home in Oklahoma. In Oklahoma, there are highways in the sky you won't believe. In Oklahoma, there are bridges over time for him and me. We're on a freight train to Kansas, in a gold mine in Alaska, in a super line on the streets in 29. With a young girl in a backseat in the big war on a bloody beach. I've been a million places in his mind. But when he falls asleep, he's back home in Oklahoma. When he falls asleep, he always has his feet in Oklahoma.
What a songwriter, what a singer, Jamie Richards. Hey, don't y'all go anywhere. We got a lot more great Texas country and red dirt music coming up. Don't push that button. We'll be back.
Romans out the is so pleasant to take, and it works so fast to help your headache all 3 ways.
Yes, Bromo Seltzer speedily fights the headache pain itself. Then it goes right to work to soothe the upset stomach and jangled nerves that often may team up with a headache. Try it next time you get a headache. Prove to yourself just how fast it works to help your headache all 3 ways.
We've tried a lot of headache products, but it's Bromo Seltzer from now on for our family.
You'll say the same thing, too, once you've discovered Bromo Seltzer. So get a bottle today and be prepared at all times to fight a headache fast all 3 ways.
It's smart to keep Bromo Seltzer both at home and at your place of business.
That's right, folks. Remember, Bromo Seltzer gives you fast 3-way help for a headache. It's on sale at all drugstores. Caution, use only as directed. If headaches recur or persist, see your doctor. Get Bromo Seltzer today and...
This is the CD Tex Radio Show. I'm Bill Green. Here's Charlie Walker.
You were mine for just a while. Now you're putting on the style. And you've never once looked back at your home across the track. You're the gossip of the town, but my heart can still be found where you tossed it on the ground. Pick me up on your way down. Pick me up on your way down when you're blue and all alone. When their glamour starts to bore you, come on back where you belong. You may be their pride and joy, but they'll find another toy. Then they'll take away your crown. Pick me up on your way down. Haughty and so rude, your new friends can take the blame. Underneath you're still the same. When you learn these things are true, I'll be waiting here for you as you tumble to the ground. Pick me up on your way down. Pick me up on your way down when you're blue and all alone. When their glamour starts to bore you, come on back where you belong. You may be their pride and joy, but they'll find another toy. Then they'll take away your crown. Pick me up on your way down.
Charlie Walker, big hit for him, Pick Me Up on Your Way Down. We got to record a duet with him and Red Jenkins on that song about 20 years ago. He had some stories to tell, I tell you. Now here's Morgan Ashley and her latest Crazy in Love on the CD Tex Radio Show.
I got a feeling that I can't shake, keeping me up into the morning hours, burning inside me like a wild flame. Right now I'm feeling so empowered.
experimented with marijuana a time or two, and I didn't like it, and didn't inhale, and never tried it again.
Right. Just like Hillary, huh? You can tell you're lying when your mouth's moving. Here's Ben McPeak and his latest Tailgate Talking.
It's the first place I remember Grandpa bigger than life, whittling down a hickory stick with a yellow pocket knife. It's the first time I remember thinking there might be such a thing as love. It's the place that I go back to every now and then, when a wet behind the ears kid finally felt like he's a man. My daddy stood there grinning with my 12-point trophy hanging off the edge. I sure appreciate the good times you can have anytime you drop one down, circled up around the bonfire by the lake. Lord knows that it sure hauled a bunch of cans, seen too many one-night stands. It's a wonder all it did and didn't break. When those memories start to walk in, the thing I miss most often is just tailgate talking. It's the last time I remember Jimmy smiling back at me. Said, I'll see you in a year or two, as he headed overseas. It's the altar that I cried on, asking God why the hell he had to leave. I sure appreciate the good times you can have anytime you drop one down, circled up around the bonfire by the lake. Lord knows that it sure hauled a bunch of cans, seen too many one-night stands. It's a wonder all it did and didn't break. When those memories start to walk in, the thing I miss most often is just tailgate talking. It's the only place I know a guy like me got something right. Handful of roadside daisies, tiny diamond passed down twice, and a brown-eyed beauty queen smiling down at me. Yes, I'll be your wife. I sure appreciate the good times you can have anytime you drop one down, circled up around the bonfire by the lake. Lord knows that it sure hauled a bunch of cans, seen too many one-night stands. It's a wonder all it did and didn't break. When those memories start to walk in, the thing I miss most often is just tailgate talking. When those memories start to walk in, the thing I miss most often, just tailgate talking.
Ben McPeak. Ben, you did a pretty good job on that song, boy. You did a good job. Tailgate talking, moving up the Texas charts. Well, now that brings us up to our inspirational song of the show. And I'm going to feature one of my old longtime friends. We've known each other for 50 years now. Red Stegall. I Won't Have Far to Go. Right here on the CD Tex Radio Show.
I love the sound of jingling spurs, the creak of saddle leather, and watch the steam rise off the backs of 500 head of cattle. Me and my old pony seen 1,000 miles together, 900 pounds of heart and not an ounce of quit. Some years we're doing good to just break even, but it ain't how much you make that makes a living. 'Cause when I see that painted sunset, it's hard not to think that right here on this ridge is where the good Lord hangs his hat. These snow-capped Rocky Mountains, oh, they sure feel close to heaven. So when he finally calls this cowboy home, I won't have far to go. Now I know that that old good book says up yonder there'll be mansions, but mansions don't do nothing for my soul. But I have seen the leaves of late September aspens turn these old Comanche trails to streets of solid gold. So when I see that painted sunset, it's hard not to think that right here on this ridge is where the good Lord hangs his hat. And these snow-capped Rocky Mountains, oh, they sure feel close to heaven. So when he finally calls this cowboy home, I won't have far to go to get to the other side. 'Cause I just caught a glimpse of that sweet by and by. When I see that painted sunset, it's hard not to think that right here on this ridge is where the good Lord hangs his hat. These snow-capped Rocky Mountains, oh, they sure feel close to heaven. So when he finally calls this cowboy home, so when he finally calls this cowboy home, I won't have far to go.
What a great entertainer, a great songwriter, a great performer, Red Stegall. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this show. Until next time, keep it right here. I'm Bill Green saying adios, boys and girls, and livestock.